people. How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Yo, look, check this out. I want to apologize about we couldn't get the live stream going yesterday. I haven't been talking at all this morning, so my voice is gonna sound like this until I actually talk a little. Um, I haven't been. Pardon me. We couldn't get the live stream going yesterday. There was just too much, I guess, interference in the area because there was a lot of news coverage there. And generally speaking, whenever we go to these different type of events and they have like a lot of news coverage there, or whatever the case is, they eat up all the bandwidth in the area, I'm guessing. So we always have issues with being able to live stream sometimes. But I do got some video. I'm gonna be posting it today. It was. I don't know what to say. For everybody who is big fans of people like AOC, big fans of a lot of these Democrats, I'm just gonna tell you from what I see, they out the way. It's done for them. It's a wrap for them. I'm gonna explain that in one moment. I wanna also today we're gonna be talking about the BBL Drizzy situation. So Drake has dropped his verse for the BBL Drizzy. We're gonna talk about that a little too. This is not gonna be a really long live, so please get your comments and everything in if you wanna say anything or if you wanna be a part of what we're doing. Drop your comments and everything. This is not gonna be a long live. I didn't get back home until about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's why we're so late. No other reason. I didn't get home till about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Had a big day yesterday. Was doing a lot of different things besides the situation that's happening. Good morning. Dope thing though. So we go to the event and it's politicians that been recognizing me. So if you notice, I gave an interview to some lady. She's going out for Senate. Shout out to her. Apparently, I'm the first person that ever interviewed her because her name just got on the ballot, recently. Good morning. Her name just got on the ballot recently. So they recognize me, fam. Like, this is real shit. So apparently there's like politicians out there that recognize me, like real talk. So, that shit felt lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we there. Shout out to T-Moto Production. Salute. He pulled up. And he'll tell you himself. By the time he pulled up, I had like a whole group of people. I don't know these dudes. I just met them that day. I had like a whole group of people I was hanging out with. It was positive energy. It was good energy. I was just walking around telling jokes, just being me, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's real easy to just be you when you don't got people constantly looking for something wrong that you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you ain't doing nothing wrong. You get me? So at the event, I had a blast. I had a great time. There was a lot of good people there. There was this one douchebag ass lady. Shout out to her. We're not gonna get in on that though. I hope she's having a blessed day. She tried to do some weirdo shit because I had to go back out to go get T-Moto to bring him to where we walk. And so I asked somebody to hold my spot on the line or whatever the case is. So I stepped out to go get T-Moto. So when I'm on my way back, there was just some ladies and they was like, I was skipping the line. Like I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And made a real big deal about it. But shout out to the people that I had was conversing with. Sheesh. Shout out to the people that I was hanging out with or whatever the case is, because as soon as she tried to do some bullshit, they started saying, nah, he up here. She felt like this, fam. Yo, I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to her. All blessings to her. No hate. No, it is what it is. Life is what it is. You feel me? Sometimes people don't have the slightest idea who they talking to, and sometimes people just think negative. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really stop people from thinking negative. Like if you're a negative person and somebody come to you with negativity, you're gonna embrace it. You understand what I'm saying? If you have a blessed day, if you're a positive person and somebody come to you with negativity, you're not gonna embrace it. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, nah, that's not for me, fam. In any regard, let's talk about this Democrat-Republican thing. The first thing I want to say is this: I do not believe that AOC is gonna get elected at her position. These Democrats need Trump to lose. I'm going to explain why. A lot of these Democrats only got elected because they were anti-Trump. They didn't get elected because they had good policies. I'm going to say this again. A lot of these Democrats got elected because they was anti-Trump. They didn't get elected because they had good policies. They didn't get elected because they had good ideas. They just got elected. How you doing today? Okay. They just got elected because they was out there yelling, they hate Trump. Trump is bad. They had nothing else to say. They had no other platform. Their platform was just anti-Trump. So if you go into this next election year, when it's time for them to get reelected, they're not going to be able to say anti-Trump, anti-Trump, because right now the pendulum has swung, and there's a lot of people that's actually anti-Biden. So they're not going to be able to say we're pro-Biden, we're anti-Trump, and get elected. They're going to have to actually have positions. They're going to actually have to have ideas, not piggybacking other people's ideas. They're going to have their own ideas. And I don't think a lot of them, like AOC, has their own ideas. I think they just piggyback other people's ideas. Just so we could be clear, I think they're just anti-Trump. They feed off of they need for us to be doing bad in order for them to be able to come up with a reason why they should get your vote. You understand? Like, they feed off of that. Like, they need for us to be unhappy. They need for us to think that the world is against us. They need that. That's why whenever you hear Biden go give a speech, he's always talking about all of the bad things that's happening to black people or happening to minorities. When is he ever talking about what he's going to do for the American people? He talk about what he's going to do for people in other countries. He don't talk about what he's going to do for America. He says over here in America it's terrible, and we also going to send all of our money to those other countries because they need help. So these are the platforms these guys are running on, and Americans are tired of this. And Trump said something yesterday that adds to that. And that basically what he was saying is that we need to, one, stop the immigrant situation, the illegal immigrants. Good morning. We're gonna call them illegal immigrants, right? That we need to stop them because they're eating our resources, and Trump isn't wrong. They're eating our resources. They were shutting down schools in our neighborhoods. They wasn't going to Caucasian neighborhoods and shutting down schools. Remember, they tried to do that in Long Island, and people wasn't having it. So they're shutting down the schools in our neighborhoods. They come into our neighborhoods. They're taking over our hospitals. They're taking over the clinics and all the other things in our neighborhoods, the homeless shelters and everything in our neighborhoods. And Trump is dead right when he says that. But understand, the only reason why that's possible is because of the individuals that y'all elected. Y'all elected individuals that's what their platform is. They don't have a platform. Their whole entire platform is whatever Biden is talking about, we pushing. That's their whole platform. So they need for Trump to lose because they need for we hate Trump to be the mantra of our community. When the mantra of our community should be, what are we doing that's going to help our people? How are we going to be pushing? How are we going to be improving our people? Hold on, let's let this guy pass by. Let's let this guy pass. He just walked past me over there, stopped for a minute, then double back around and have a big conversation. Shout out to him. So that's what they need. They need for us to be mad at Trump. They need to have something to say, be scared of that. That's the way that Democrats get elected. Democrats get elected by saying, you got to be scared of that thing over there, and we're going to help you fight against that thing over there that you're scared of. Democrats don't get elected because they got good ideas. Tell me the last time a Democrat had a good idea, y'all elect them and that idea worked. Just tell me the last time that happened. I'm here, I'm listening. That's not how they get elected. They get elected by fear-mongering. They get elected by making you scared of something. And the point that I'm trying to make is, if people are not scared of Trump becoming president again, they have no platform. They have zero platform. All of the things that they want to do are things that we don't want. We don't want our borders wide open, right? I'm going to pause this for a minute. We got somebody coming through with the music. We'll wait for it to get closer. Yeah, we don't want our borders open, right? I don't think that's something we want, right? Give me 1 second. Right? So that's not something we want. We don't want our borders open. We don't want all that other weirdo shit going on. We want money to come back to our community. We don't want Biden to be giving all of our money to the illegal migrants, the illegal women, whatever the hell you want to call them dudes that's just coming across the border with carte blanche. We don't want Biden giving our money to them. We don't want Biden giving all of the money to the Ukraine. We don't want Biden giving all of the money to whatever the country is that they're giving all of the money to. We want some of that money to come to our communities. But if y'all consistently vote Democrat, that's going to be impossible, because the Democrats are basically sending, the Democrats don't do anything for black people. And I've been saying this for the last, since this channel has been a thing. Stop voting Republican, stop voting Democrat. You vote for the individual who has the policies that help your household. Stop voting for people because they got an agenda. I don't care about what agenda you got. I don't care about what you're trying to do. I want to know, what policies do you have that my household is going to benefit from? Period. I don't care about none of that other shit. I don't care about who you don't like. I don't care about who don't like me. I want to know who has policies that when they get into the office, if they get the opportunity to do these policies, my household is gonna benefit. I don't even care if my neighbor's household is gonna benefit, fam. Is my household gonna benefit? I'm not out there trying to do votes so other people could win. I'm out there trying to do votes so the people that I love to have the best opportunities to succeed. The Democrats aren't pushing those agendas currently. And I don't care what nobody say. I understand Republicans have known to be racist. That's the whole entire thing. But why do we call Republicans racist for the most part? Because the people who generally vote Republican are from red states. And a lot of red states have a lot of racism going in it. Okay, not a problem. But that doesn't mean that the person that they're voting for is racist. That just means that the person that they're voting for has policies that they have that is helping their household. And what I'm saying is, we need to start voting for the people who have policies that help our household, independent of what their color is, independent of whoever else is voting for them. Imagine somebody saying they want to make America great and we saying that that's racist. I need to understand how that's racist. So what are we trying to make America if we're not trying to make America great? Did nobody ever ask that? So we're not trying to make America great. What are we trying to make America? I need to know. I need to know. Because these people saying if you want to make America great, you're a racist. Copy, I got you. So what are we trying to do with America? Shout out to Kyra No. She says, good morning, Frost. All praises due to the Most High. All praises due to the Most High. You already know it is. Jesus is king. Let's go. So we're not trying to make America great. What are we trying to do? Shout out to FBI. Salute. You ain't been here in a minute, fam. Very happy to see you. Sheesh. They got the shorty walking across the street right now. I tell you, I like them. I like when you look good in jeans, fam. It's a win. So we're not trying to make America great. What are we trying to do? That's my question. And don't tell me the people that say, good morning, my brother. All right. Don't tell me the people that saying they want to make America great are racist. And so I can't say the same thing. Not every day, but some days. Copy. So what are we trying to do? What it is this, and this is all manipulation. Listen and pay attention. What they'll say is they want to get you to agree with something that's against your best interest. Listen. So they'll get something that's for your best interest, and they have to figure out a way why you have to be against that thing. So they'll say, that person over there don't look like you. That person over there don't think like you. That person over there don't like you. How can you want the same thing that that person wants when the thing that y'all want has nothing to do with your relationship to one another? Me wanting that thing has nothing to do with my relationship to that person. And that person wanting the same thing has nothing to do with my relationship to them. So why can't we want the same thing? Racist people don't want to be hungry. Non-racist people don't want to be hungry, right? Racist people don't want to be homeless. Non-racist people don't want to be homeless. So why is either which one of those things wanted by one party or the other make an individual complicit with what the other person wants to do? It doesn't. It just means that both of those individuals are going out for the thing that is in the best interest of themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. Stop letting people manipulate you by saying 1 + 1 is 2. So therefore 2 + 2 is 4. So therefore, since they have some kind of common bond and common link, and because they're opposites or they're the same, they mean the same thing. They don't. Fam, this is why they don't want you paying no attention to me, fam. I promise you, smart people don't dislike me. I promise you. I promise you, intelligent people don't dislike me, fam. I promise you. Y'all be seeing me when I go live and we be other places. Everybody loves me, fam. I promise you. I promise you. So these Democrats, they're screwed. Because now, as long as our people, and when I say our people, I mean anybody that lives in the hood. I don't care what your nationality is. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what your sexual preference is. I don't care about none of that. As long as our people, the people that live in the hood, stop voting off of their emotions, Democrats are screwed. Because that's the way that Democrats get you to vote for them. They emotionally try to hog tie you. They try to take the high ground, like they got a moral high ground on you. Half of the time they don't. But they try to take the moral high ground on you and say, because this thing and that thing is like is similar, that means that we gotta hate that thing over there. No, why? I need to understand this. Let's just look at something. Good morning, my brother. All right. Let's just look at something real quick, how the two different presidents handled something. A similar situation, right? Real quick. What up, Dwayne? Salute. So we had at least 2 rappers. We'll just talk about one right now. Was it the one that married, the one that went over to the other country and got in trouble for beating up the guy? Put it in the chat. I forget which rapper it was. How did Trump handle that? Trump went over there and told them, nah, y'all got to send him back and we not giving y'all nothing. I'm going to say this again. Trump went over there and told them in Switzerland, Sweden, wherever the hell that was, y'all got to send him back and we not giving y'all nothing. Nothing. What did they do? They sent dude back, basically with an apology. Did they not? Now, look at how Biden handled a similar situation. Homegirl got caught with drugs at the airport. She did like a year? How long did Russia hold her? And not only did Russia hold her forever, when we finally got her back, they had to give them, we had to give Russia war criminals? So I need Democrats to explain that to me. I need an explanation. I need a big explanation. It was Sweden. Appreciate you, MT. I need a big explanation. Just so we could be clear on this. Y'all elected a dude that the most important thing to them, and I don't care what nobody say because it is the most important American thing to them, is teaching your children that it's okay to be gay. That's the most important thing. I'm not here to bash gay people. We're not doing that. I'm just explaining. I think that it's more important when children go to school to learn math, learn how to read, learn history. I think those things are of paramount importance. Learn how to treat one another. Learn how know how to converse with one another without there being a problem, without there being fights, without them having to feel like they need to kill one another. I think those things are more important. The Democrats think the most important thing that needs to be taught in our schools is that children have the right to dictate what their gender and sex is. I'm not here for that. You got kids out here that can't read. Why they just said, what's this dude's name? LeBron James's school. People are widows. Why did they just say LeBron James's school got kids that can't read that's about to graduate? How they about to graduate and they can't read? I need an explanation. I'm gonna move because she's just trying to talk, and so I gotta hear what she's saying. So we're gonna move this way. We're gonna make her yell uncomfortably. We're gonna make her yell uncomfortably. Good morning. We're gonna make her yell uncomfortably. I'd rather move closer to what these guys are saying than homegirl in back of me. Trying because they got a reason to be standing there. She ain't even got no reason to be standing there. And she just trying to be a nuisance. With that being, look, I told you she was gonna speak louder. She just trying to be a nuisance. So watch, we gonna move. Watch she start talking louder. We gonna move a little bit further. Watch she start talking louder. Shout out to her. We don't got no time for that, fam. We out here doing our show, fam. I love everybody. I want good for everybody. I don't got no hate for nobody, fam. We not on that type of time. But we out here doing our show. We don't got no type of time for whatever the hell is going on over there. In any regard. In any regard. So I want to be clear about something. I'm sorry about that. So I want to be I'm sorry about that. Oh, she's moving. So I want to be clear about something. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. The Democratic Party isn't doing anything for us. The Democratic Party is about agendas. The Democratic Party isn't for our people. The Democratic Party isn't thinking about how they're gonna make our lives better. And it's not even an easier thing, because it's not about making anybody's life easier. It's about giving them the opportunity to be able to do the things that they need to do for them to be able to help their own selves and their families, right? So the Democratic Party don't have none of that stuff going on right now. Zero things. The Democratic Party isn't doing anything for us. All the Democratic Party is saying is, we gotta hate Trump. That's it. They're not saying anything else. They have no other platform. They don't have anything that they're talking about that they're gonna do for us. They're not saying that they're trying to make our schools better. They have the opportunity, by the way. They could have given money to our schools. They could have put money in the bill that they've been sending money to the Ukraine and they've been sending money to Israel. They could have been putting monies in the bills that they have been writing out to send to our schools. They could have gave $1 billion to schools in America, and that would have made such a big difference. They could have said, you know what? They could have said, you know what? We're going to spend $1 million on schools to America. They could have did that, correct? They could have said, you know what? We're sending $90 billion to the Ukraine. Let's take $5 billion and just send them to the different schools in America. It's going to be maybe in New York or wherever the population is more dense. Maybe we send a couple of extra million where the population isn't as dense. Then, you know, obviously they're going to send more. We're going to send it where it's needed, right? Why didn't they do that? Okay, so they sent all of these billions of dollars to the Ukraine, all of these billions of dollars to Israel, right? So why didn't they put some of that money aside for homeless? Okay, so forget about the billions they're sending overseas. What about the millions they've been spending in every city for the migrants? You know what they could have did? They could have said, yo, for every dollar we spend on the migrants, we're going to spend $5 on the Americans that live there. So let's say we're going to spend $1,000 on whatever the migrant program is. That means that $5,000 have to be set aside for, you know, different programs or different things that the city needs. That's for the people who are indigenous or living there. Why didn't they do that? These are all things that they could have done. Now, what have I been telling y'all for the last, since this page has been started? I've been telling y'all how Democrats and Republicans make their money. Republicans make their money by selling our interests. Like, let's say there is a tech company that want to do a thing in America, right? The Republicans make it so that tech company might get tax breaks. But those tax breaks fuel our economy, because what does the tax breaks do? Those tax breaks allow for them to sell whatever that product is at a lower rate. Those tax breaks allow for them to employ more people. So they're getting tax breaks, yes. But when you have the mindset of making money, when you get tax breaks, you're not looking at it as, I'm going to pocket that. When you get tax breaks, you look at it as, we're going to take that money and flip it. You got to understand, these niggas is hustlers. They own companies, fam. You think that they're getting extra money for tax breaks and they're not trying to flip it? You know the main thing that rich people don't do? They don't put their money in banks and let them sit. They make their money work for them. So every single time these billionaires and these millionaires is getting tax breaks, we could go back to our spot. Homegirl left. So every time these billionaires and these millionaires are getting tax breaks, listen and pay attention. Every time these billionaires and these millionaires are getting tax breaks, they're making their money work for them. You understand? They're making their money work for them. They're taking that money and they're putting that money in places so that money could double and triple. They're not just sitting on the money and putting it in the damn bank. These Democrats are tricking y'all. These Democrats are hoping that y'all don't understand how business works. Now, how did the Democrats make their money? The Democrats open up a freaking clinic in a neighborhood somewhere. And then they have the clinic funded. And then they take the money out of the funds, and the funds never make it to the neighborhood. So they'll have a clinic, and 40% of the money will go to some Democrat's bank account that they'll then pay other people off with. Good morning. So the Democrats and Republicans make their money differently. The Republicans make their money through commerce happening. What's up, my brother? The Republicans make their money through commerce happening. The Democrats make their money because they put it in some kind of slush fund, like the thing that's happening over there in Ukraine. They put it in some kind of slush fund, and then they figure out a way to get that money wired back to some account that they're in control of. Fam, this isn't even hard to tell. Why are Democrats always getting in trouble for the thing that I just explained? If I'm wrong, why are Democrats always getting in trouble for the thing that I just explained? Shout out to Ben Roman, salute. He said, what's good, Froze, BBN family, salutations. Everything, my brother, all of it, everything is good. We blessed. We woke up today. The sun is beautiful. There's like nothing in the sky. Like, and this is a rarity in New York. Usually we got like the clouds everywhere. You don't really get the sun. It's a beautiful day. It's gonna stay a beautiful day. Everything's working. Highly favored, fam. Y'all seen when my live was able to stay up when we was at the freaking Trump rally the other day? You see how people interact with me. They love me, fam. People love me, fam. You see how you see how people interact with me? They love me, fam. I don't got a cat. Good morning. I ain't got a cat. How often do y'all see me go places and just be going live and we just doing whatever we doing and everybody love me? Like, they love me, fam. Like, come on, we ain't doing that. Fam, if I could come out to Philly and walk around and have this same energy and get in Philly, if I could go out to Philly, walk around, have this same energy, you know what I'm saying? Get the same results so everybody, come on, fam. This ain't a game. I can't help it that I got haters. What the hell can I do about that? The fuck I could do about that? What's up? Coffee on you this morning, Ben Roman? Morning, my brother. Coffee on you this morning, Ben Roman? Let's get back to the show. What up, Hassan Shipman? Salute, my brother. Hope everything is going well with you and yours. We killing it, fam. I told you we was going up. I ain't playing. And I want to say something real quick. Y'all seen when we went out there, the politicians knew who I was. Niggas know me, fam. Niggas know me, fam. We was on live. I don't gotta lie. We was on live. I don't gotta lie, fam. Politicians be knowing who I am. People know who I am, fam, and they fuck with me. I can't help it that I got people running around like talking crazy about me all the time. I can't do nothing about that. Shout out to Ben Roman with the $5 drop. Appreciate you. I can't do nothing about that, fam. I could do zero about that. There's nothing I could do about that. I can't do nothing about hate. I can't do nothing about hate. Good morning. Let's get back to what we talking about. Y'all want to stay on this topic or y'all want to talk about Drake dropping the BBL Drizzy thing? Y'all want to stay on this topic or y'all want to talk about Drake dropping that BBL Drizzy bullshit? I don't know if it was bullshit. I ain't really hear it, but I do got something to say on it. If y'all can hear the music, let me know. Please, if y'all can hear the music, let me know. Because I don't know if y'all can always hear the music and I forgot my mic today. Y'all want to stay on this or y'all? Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Good? Excellent. I'm doing great. We match almost. I see that. Yes, ma'am. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to stay on this topic or y'all want to talk about this Drake shit real quick? Y'all want to stay on this topic? Y'all want to talk about Drake real quick? Good morning. Okay. Drake isn't using... Salute, few. Drake isn't using DJ Academics as his media no more like that. Drake got new media. He got a new media guy that he talks to. I promise you. I kind of know that. I'm pretty sure of it. Nobody has spoken to me and given me confirmation. There are people that I can ask because I do think I believe who his new media people are. But Drake isn't using DJ Academics anymore. And Drake should have never been using DJ Academics as his media, just so we could be clear. He just used the nigga as his media, not using him. He wasn't using him, you know, it was a fair exchange. He just had a person as his media because that person was a big fan. Academics is one of the worst. That's not fair. Academics, if y'all can hear the music, let me know. Academics is not good at giving advice for media. He's not good, in my opinion. So, Academics is always about doubling down. Academics is always about being heartless. He's never about compassion. There's never any give with Academics. There's only take. So when you're somebody's media guy, you have to instruct them in the way that's gonna make them look good. How you doing today, my brother? Sometimes it's gonna make them look strong, right? But sometimes it's gonna make them look malleable. So you have to instruct people in a way that's gonna make them look good. Sometimes looking good isn't, oh, I'm the toughest guy on the block. Sometimes looking good is, I made a mistake, I understand this mistake, and now we're gonna work from this area. Sometimes looking good is, my actual rival is good at this. My actual rival is good at that. Sometimes looking good is, I'll do better next time. This time I kind of failed y'all. Sometimes that's what looking good is. Looking good isn't always, I'm the biggest, baddest thing on the block. There's nothing nobody could do. I'm super tough. Weak people think that's what looking good is. You understand what I'm saying? Weak people think when things start going wrong, you have to look tougher. Rather than, this is going bad, you know what, we're gonna cut our losses and we're gonna push on, we're gonna cut our losses. There's no win here. There's no way we're gonna win here. We're gonna cut our losses and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. Because that's what life is about. We're not gonna always win. Sometimes you gotta cut your losses and you gotta just move on to the next thing. Sometimes you have to recognize that this isn't a situation that's for you to win. So I say all that to say this. When I look at what I saw Academics doing, even with his own situation, he always doubles down on the disdain that he has for whoever's accusing him of something. He always doubles down on, if that person is gonna say something negative about me, I'm gonna go more negative. He's always playing in the mud. You understand what I'm saying? Good morning. Okay. Love them glasses. I need to get me a pair. I would not wear them because they're women glasses, but if they look good on her, I don't know. She's thick as shit too, and she's short too. I like short girls. Exactly. Academics just be glazing Drake. So the point in which I'm trying to make about this whole Academics thing and why I don't think Drake is with him no more is because I don't think Academics would be able to, I don't think he would have the intelligence to give the advice. And I'm not trying to say Academics isn't intelligent, emotionally intelligent. I don't think Academics is emotionally intelligent enough to give the advice, yo, Drake, jump on the BBL Drizzy and kill it. I don't think he's emotionally intelligent to understand how much of a good play that was. So for everybody that don't know, Drake has dropped on the BBL Drizzy song with Sexyy Red. I just heard pieces of it. I don't really listen to Drake. I just heard pieces of it. It's fine. It's okay. I'm not a big Drake fan for multiple different reasons. I'm just not a Drake fan. He has good songs. Good morning, my brother. He has good songs. He has, great songs. But I'm not on that energy. I think for the most part, Drake is, a lot of the stuff he do, I think is fruity. You understand? I'm not really for that energy. It is what it is. I'm not knocking the guy. I'm not hating on the guy. Shout out to him. But I think a lot of the shit that he do is it's not for me. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I think he makes content for a different person. He doesn't make content for me. Good morning, my brothers. All right. I think he made content for a different person. I don't think he made content for people like me. You understand what I'm saying? I like listening to Nas, Rakim. I like listening to, you know, different types of content. I don't like listening to women are always right. Women ain't always right. Men ain't always right. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care for that content. I don't. So in the 90s, I was always telling people we're going to be, in the future, it's going to be more difficult for women more than men, because there was a lot of niggas that what they do is they try to scoop your shorty by always talking to her and making her think she's right about everything. So what that does is you in a relationship with your girl and she got some male friend and all he doing is talking about how everything she want to do and everything she thinking is correct. She right about everything. That's causing problems for you because she might be wrong. No, they're playing onto their emotions. So that's what I think Drake is doing. Like he just simping. You know what I'm saying? So all of his songs is just simping. And I don't trust niggas that do that. Those is the main dudes that's out here taking advantage of women. That's the main dudes that's out here doing weirdo shit to women. It's the main dudes that's gonna slip something in your drink. It's the main dudes that's gonna try to run another guy in the room when they pretend like they go into the bathroom. These is the same dudes. You understand what I'm saying? So I just can't connect with. I'm not saying Drake is doing that, by the way, but I'm saying so I can't really connect with a lot of his music on that level. But when he talking his shit, it's usually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I think he has one of the greatest lines in hip hop. You know, it's a top 10 maybe, when he said, first name ever, last name greatest. No, first name greatest, last name whatever, however he said that shit. I think that's one of the greatest lines in hip hop. I put that right up there with, it take 40 MCs, put them in the line. Like I take 7 MCs, put them in a line, and get 7 more brothers who think they could rhyme, and it'll take 7 more before I go for mine. Now that's 21 MCs ate up at the same time, because I need for it to be saying something also. I don't just need for the words to be rhyming. I need for it to be real shit talk. You understand what I'm saying? Like real shit talk. So I'm not shitting on Drake. I'm just saying, as good as he is at what he doesn't necessarily make music for me. That's what I'm saying, generally speaking. All due respect. What our battery looking like? This looking decent. I might walk back to the crib so I could get, good morning, how y'all doing today? Excellent. I love that hat, fam. Salute. Have a blessed day. What up, New York urban legend? Trying to tell you, man, good people like me, fam. Keep trying to tell y'all, when somebody got a problem with me, fam, question their character. Question their character, fam. I can see if something happened and it didn't work out, so they feel away. Sometimes shit don't work out. When you just got people, like, question their character, fam. First of all, question anybody's character that just don't like another person for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Should probably question their character just in general. Whoever the person is. Just saying. I think I might walk back and go get our, we gonna walk back to the crib real quick and get our microphone. My voice is killing me. We're gonna probably come back. We're gonna come back out though, most likely. My voice is killing me. I didn't get to sleep till about 5 o'clock this morning. Like probably 4:35, something like that. I was up, or I didn't get back home until like 3 in the morning. We had a long day yesterday, doing a lot of stuff. Doing a lot of stuff. Doing a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna go get my mic real quick. That'll just, yo, anyway. Shout out to Hassan Shipman. Appreciate you, my brother, with the $25 drop. It's a good day, fam. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a good day. We doing stuff. We winning. We can't be concerned. And I left my wallet. Oh shit, fucking bug hit me dead in the nose. Morning, my brother. So we gonna go and get there you go. Good morning. But that shit was dope when we was at the Trump rally yesterday. I'm gonna tell you, like, so where I live at now in Coney Island, obviously a lot of people know what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know what I do for the most part. But I'm not like one of those people that's on my own dick. That's the best way I could put it. So when I go places and people recognize me, like every time, it still feels like the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Every time it still feels like the first time. You know what I'm saying? Every time. So that was lit yesterday. Here. So that was lit yesterday. Dude got his got pulled up the weeds from his yard. I didn't mean to call it out on the live, but he has the prettiest freaking rose bush. I'm gonna show you the rose bush. It's so fucking pretty. I feel bad about that. I didn't think about that. Sometimes I don't think before I talk. The prettiest rose bush right here. This is the prettiest rose bush that I've seen. Cleaned out the thing. This is like the prettiest rose bush that I've seen in skate. Like, this is just a pretty rose bush. Like, it's just so pretty. I like fauna. I like flowers and shit like that. I like a garden. Morning. When I lived in Georgia, we lived on, good morning. So we had like 20 something acres of property down there. I don't remember the exact number, like 28, somewhere between 24 and 28. They still got the land. So I had a house on the land. It wasn't a big house. It was a small house, nice cozy house, you know. 2 bedrooms. Did I have 2 bedrooms? Yeah, it was 2 bedrooms. It was a nice cozy house, right? 2 bedrooms, large. Hello. A nice size, not large, but a nice size living room. I had a fireplace. I used to chop down trees all the time. I'll talk about that in 2 seconds. I used to chop down trees all the time. Like, I used to go, I had an axe. I go down, I cut trees down. Like, I used to burn my fireplace all the time. Like, your house just smells different when you got a fireplace, man. In any regard. In the front of my house, I had like a little tiny walkway. It wasn't that long. Probably, I don't know, 3 feet. And on either side of the walkway, it had dirt. But it was dirt all outside. But it was like, a long story anyway. So I like put flowers and everything down there and shit. So my house just looked pretty, fam. It looked nice. So I like gardens and stuff. I like pretty shit. You know? Like, there's certain things that you have that should look pretty. Your house should look pretty. You know what I'm saying? Your house should look nice. You know what I'm saying? Especially from the outside. It should look pretty. You know, you can still be a man and your house looks pretty on the outside. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things. Hello. That's one of the things we could do as men that we can make pretty, and it's not nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? So it can still look pretty on the outside. So it is what it is. It was dope. And then you go, FG was out there. Chef G was out there with Trump yesterday. And this is what I do want to say about that. For anybody that's like he's trying to get pardoned, I don't understand why every single rapper does not support Trump. And that has nothing to do with him pardoning people, just so we could be clear. And it has 100% and everything to do with the fact that Trump has been supporting the rappers, even the ones that don't like him. He got dude out of jail, even though dude did not like him, and then even though he got him out of jail, he was talking shit about him. Okay? When dude from Sweden. So everybody put that guy's name in the chat. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Every rapper should be supporting. Prettiest rose bush in that I've seen in Seagate. I've seen a lot of good flowers and stuff like that here. Don't get it confused. That's like the prettiest rose bush I've seen. That's like the prettiest rose bush I've seen in Seagate. Big fan of that rose bush. Big fan. Good morning. Chilling. Beautiful day today. Beautiful day. Yes, sir. Yeah, so every rapper should be supporting ASAP Rocky. That's who it was. I keep forgetting my wallet. Hold on, I forgot my wallet again. ASAP Rocky, that's who that was. Yeah, so every rapper should be supporting Trump because they be bad mouthing him and he still be getting them out of jail when they go to other countries. So there's just a certain level, like, so you need all these dudes need like Plies. Stop it, Plies. What do the Democrats got on you, Plies? Did you like bang some dude and they got like what do the Democrats got on you, Plies? Stop, Plies. They can't be paying you that much money for you to be looking at stupid at all times. What the Democrats got on you? So yeah, nah, that was the way to go. And for anybody that's like he's just embracing rappers so he could get elected, I need for y'all to go back and look at the pictures of Donald Trump back when he wasn't a politician, back when it was the 90s, back when it was the 90s, back when it was the 80s. And Donald Trump was with black people all the time, fam. I'm tired of y'all just saying that white people are racist and they just be with black people because they trying to get. Nah, man, when he couldn't do, when he was not a politician and zero of these black people could do anything for him and he was only could do for them, he still was hanging out with them, fam. He was still doing stuff with them, fam. It just pisses me off that people just assume just because somebody is whatever the race they are, they got to be racist. Or just because whatever the race they are, they got to hate another race. That's not how the world works, man. Stop letting the Democrats manipulate you so easily. At least make them work harder. Hold on. Okay, so that's closer. Okay. Yeah, at least make the Democrats work harder. The Democrats don't even got to work hard.
All the Democrats got to say is racist, and y'all just jump right on board. Like when the white lady who probably has said a shitload of racist shit, as far as I know, because I don't really care for her. She goes and she says something about homegirls' eyelashes, and then she says she made a racist statement because she talked about her eyelashes. How many of us men think that when women be having some of them eyelashes on them shits look ridiculous? That white lady ain't the only one that be thinking sometimes people be looking ridiculous in them fucking eyelashes. It don't got nothing to do. And then on top of that, you at the Senate or something having a whole congressional meeting. And can I just say this? And I'm not trying to double down on homegirl, but did you see the wig she had on? You had a whole congressional meeting. Why the hell your wig look like that, fam? Like, can you be a better representation for us? Is that too much to ask for? Or am I now being racist? And then she called the chick a bad built body or some shit like that. Have you seen homegirl's body? You built just as badly as her. She might be built better than you. So now we're not doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Stop falling for every time they trying to win an argument, they lean into somebody is racist. People don't be racist. Sometimes people just don't like what you're doing. That's all it is. Sometimes, what's up, my brother? I tried to say what's up out there. I saw you was busy. I said I saw you out there. I tried to say what's up. I saw you was busy and shit. How's the day going? Blessed? It's way too nice outside to be out here all day. That's a fact. Have a blessed day. Hello, Robin. Excellent. I see you in the rush. Hope you make it there on time. All right. Yeah, so that part. So, and that just makes me angry because there are a lot of things that are racist that we should be pointing out. But if we pointing out all of this stuff that isn't racist, when we actually point out things that are racist, it's not going to have the same effect. So have a blessed day. So I'm tired of us pointing out all of this shit that ain't racist. Ma, I couldn't see her eyelashes. I don't know if they was ridiculous or not, but they were probably ridiculous. What the fuck do I know? And just so we can be clear, I don't have a problem with the eyelashes. But you know that there's women that are not black that also get eyelashes, right? Done. So I need to know how somebody talking about your eyelashes not being good is a bad thing. I need to know. Because black women are not the only people getting their eyelashes done, fam. What up, Smalls? Black women are not the only ones getting their eyelashes done, fam. So just because somebody say something about their eyelashes, that don't mean that doesn't make it racist. Black people are not the only ones getting their eyelashes done. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Black women are not the only ones getting their eyelashes done. There are a lot of different types of women getting their eyelashes done. It's men getting eyelashes done. I'm assuming. Pardon me. So I think when she made that statement, she was making it about race. And it probably wasn't about race. Y'all know y'all don't like each other. And I can't get past her calling her a bad built body. And your body is just as badly built as hers, if not worse. So what are you doing? Also, her wig was terrible. So I'm not trying to double down. I'm just saying maybe this wasn't a good day for her. With all due respect. Good morning. Maybe this wasn't a good day for her with all due respect. A homegirl called you on it. Maybe she shouldn't have called you on it. What the hell do I know? But she called you on it. Maybe this was just not a good day for you. Maybe this was, you came out You know, maybe, you know, for whatever the reason is, you wasn't able to get as fly as you usually get. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the Chef G thing. All of these rappers need to stop talking bad about Trump, because when y'all get in trouble and y'all need somebody to bail y'all out, the only president that we know for a fact will do it is Donald Trump. That's the only president that we know for a fact. When a rapper get himself screwed up and he's about to be done, that's the only president we know for a fact that's going to put up with pardons. That's the only president we know for a fact is going to go to another country and be like, yo, you better give us back our citizen. We don't know no other country. Once again, homeboy went over to Sweden, got in trouble. Trump went over there and said, we're not giving you nothing. Give us back our citizen. Them niggas got scared. A week later, that nigga was back home. Homegirl gets in trouble in Russia. She goes over there, right? What happens? They like, can you please give her back? They said, no, nigga. They kept her for how many months? So I need to know how Biden has better foreign policy than Trump. I need to know how Biden is more respected globally than Trump. When Biden just pull up and say, yo, what are you doing? And them niggas start shitting themselves. I mean, Trump pulls up and say, yo, what are you doing? And them niggas start shitting themselves. I'm just keeping it a stack, fam. People are too busy worrying about their emotions. They not paying attention to what's actually happening. We need to start paying attention to what's actually happening and then letting our emotions and then taking inventory of our emotions after that. I'm going to read some comments. Drop some comments in the chat. I'm going to read some comments. Star Brim says, the reason why I say this is, I'm going to read your last comment. You originally from the South. You from the South originally or from the North? All right, so now you says, the reason why I say that is because, I don't, what you mean, the South or what? The South, I'm from the Bronx. I was born and raised in the Bronx. I was born in Manhattan, but I was raised in the hospital was in Manhattan, but I'm born from the Bronx, though. I grew up in the Bronx. The reason why I say that is because Chef and Sleeper were raised by foreigners, and most foreigners where they from vote them because that's how they was able to get here. That's the fact. What up, Tyson Garcia says, blessings, Frost, blessings to you. He says, Trump been down with the rappers. Fam, it's these new niggas that just listen to anything that the Democrats say. That's it. They just say that if they're a Republican, they got to be racist. I don't agree with that. Because I know people that I didn't know whether they were, voted Republican or voted Democrat. And they were just some of the coolest people in the world that hated racism, not black, hated racism, fought against it. And then you find out what they vote. They vote damn near Republican every time. And then when you sit down and you have a conversation with them, they're always voting Republican because it's financially, it makes sense. Financially. Because that's the first thing they're going to go to. If you go talk to a Republican about why they vote Republican, the first thing they're going to go to most of the time is that it just makes fiscal sense. The Republicans are doing the things and making the laws that's allowing for us to be able to make my business run. I have a successful business now because of the things that the Republicans are doing. The Democrats, they want to make laws that's going to hinder my business. So I can't vote Democrat. But, that's what their heart leans towards when it comes to feelings. Tyson Garcia says, Democrats losing an argument, they start to insult and use racist talking points. When Democrats are losing the argument, they always become the victim. That's why I don't want to talk to people that do that. That's why people be in the chat and I just kick them. Whenever they losing an argument, somehow they the victim. I want to talk to you. Why do you think they keep saying it's just my opinion? You already want to play victim. All right, I'm gonna let you go. We're not doing that. What up, Bricklayer? Says let him know, fam. Mighty Whitey here. Salute, fam. Nobody is saying that at all. Stop, fam. Stop, fam. Nobody is saying that at all. People are saying zero of that. Biden gave up an arms dealer for the WNBA who hates America. Nasty work. That's my point. Biden gave up not just a freaking arms dealer. He gave up somebody that did war crimes. This the two offenses aren't even equal. This is an individual who was complicit and or helped kill thousands of people on earth. You gave them up for a person that had got caught with drugs in the airport. I don't understand how that's fair. I don't all the families of those people that passed away. Morning. I don't understand how that's fair. That's not fair. People are gonna say, yeah, but we had to get her back. Damn. That's still not fair. There's thousands of people that died. There's tens of thousands of people that were affected at a minimum, because let's say those thousands of people that got killed, they at least have an average of 7 to 6 family members and an average of 7 to 6 friends. So there's tens of thousands of people that were affected. And you just gave them up because that woman got caught with drugs in the airport. I wanted her back too. Let's not get that confused. But your foreign policy is so terrible that you couldn't negotiate her back without giving up a war criminal? That's my point. The few said Biden on Google now looking up Chef G. Biden looking up Chef G's on Google right now. Shah Brim says, I bet you Biden probably bumping Chef G now trying to learn the track. So, you know damn well Biden can't learn anything. Raised in the Bronx, white man here, always had black, Spanish, Asian. Everyone was friends. That's a fact, Bricklayer. I keep forgetting that you Caucasian. Now your comment makes a little bit more sense. I keep forgetting you a white guy. But GMC, people don't understand how the Bronx go. That's why when I'm other places sometimes and I hear people say things like race and they don't understand why I don't jump on board. Like where I grew up, you didn't even, I'm not going to say racism didn't exist. We're not doing that. But we were all in the pot together. You understand what I'm saying? My Puerto Rican brothers, I had a couple of Italian friends. We were all in the pot together. You understand what I'm saying? Together. So I don't look at certain things the way other people might look at it. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. So I don't look at shit the way other people might look at it. You understand what I'm saying? Like we was all in the pot together, fam. The schools I went to in the Bronx, in elementary school and in junior high school, black people, it was the minority. Like the majority of the school was Spanish speaking people. Like I have classrooms that I was in, and most of my time being in school, the majority of the classes that I was in, elementary through junior high school, maybe had 4 or 5 black people in it, other than myself. These are classrooms with 30 people. You got 20, somewhere between 27 and 30 students in the class. Besides myself, maybe it's 4 or 5 black people. You understand? So I grew up in a different situation in the Bronx. Tyson Garcia says, Michael Rappaport, the ultimate Democrat, changing his tune on Trump and stated he's not voting Biden and might vote Trump. Yeah, but he's not voting Biden because he wants Biden to do more for Israel. So he has his own reasons. You know what I'm saying? It don't got nothing to do with what we agreed to. Good morning. Good morning. It don't got nothing to do with what we talking about. But Biden's policies are just terrible in general. You understand what I'm saying? Not even hardcore drugs, man. That's a fact. She didn't even get caught with hardcore drugs. It's a fact. BX Bricklayer says us Italian and blacks have a long relationship. That's a fact. I grew up near St. Barnabas Hospital. Me saying that Bricklayer, he's from the Bronx, he know what I'm about to say. So St. Barnabas Hospital is kind of like almost the cutoff area for the black neighborhood and for Little Italy, because we got a Little Italy in the Bronx. And that's kind of like the cutoff area. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. So that's where I grew up at. I grew up right next to St. Barnabas, like a couple of blocks down. So that's what I'm trying to explain. That's why people be like looking at me, they be like, why am I not more, pro-black? I'm pro-black as hell, fam. I just understand me being pro-black don't mean I gotta be anti-them or anti-them. I could still be for our people without condemning other people. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand why I have to condemn other people to prove that I'm for my people. Like, that doesn't align with me. That doesn't align. That doesn't make sense for me. I don't think I have to be anti you to be pro me. Good morning. How you doing today? Excellent. Yeah, I just don't think that way. Good morning. I just don't think that way. I don't think I gotta be anti you to be pro me, man. Okay. I was in 181st, 182nd Park Avenue. I went to fucking PS59, fam. Look at the EMS looking at me. Somebody must have called him on me probably. Like, yo, that guy is out there. He's yelling and screaming insanities. They can't call the cops on me because the cops is right in back of me. So the EMS came, just buzzed they shit and just did a U-turn and they going back home now. They probably, I guess they going back for home. I don't know where they going. I was on 181st when I went to PS59, fam, on Bathgate. BX Bricklayer said, morning, my brother.
Morning, good morning.
BX Bricklayer says, blacks and Italians have roots from Harlem doing business. That's a fact. To the BX, that's a fact. Crazy Shiri history. Moving that H back in the day, that's a fact. It's not a good fact, but nah, nobody ain't gonna try nothing with the police. But that's what I'm saying. Like, good morning. Ladies. Super thick. Pretty too. Nice smiles. Sometimes I just say compliments because I want people to hear a compliment that I'm saying. I know that's probably a little arrogant, but I like for people to hear the compliment. I want people to know that they're doing good today. Let's go. Yes, I don't understand. I don't believe I gotta be anti you to be pro me. So that's generally how strong people think. Weak people think they gotta tear you down in order to be better or to look better. You know what I'm saying? That's a weak mindset. You know what I'm saying? Weak people think that. Strong people don't think like that. Strong people don't think I gotta tear you down in order to look good. You know what I'm saying? Weak people think like that. You understand? Weak people think like that. You understand what I'm saying? So now I don't never feel like I gotta good morning. All right. I never feel like I gotta bash anybody else ever to make myself look good. I never think like that. Like never, 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 never. Good morning. Okay. Nice smile there. That was pretty smooth. Now they riding around. They trying to figure out who the person is talking about, I'm assuming. Now they pointing there. Oh, they looking for a building. One of the two. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But oh, there they go. The lady is waving for y'all. Hey, they see it. Somebody in the urgent healthcare probably need help or some shit. Morning, my brother. $12.16. Super cutie. The FDNY know how to pick them. They be like, you got to be strong, but you got to be sexy also. You, and you. Good morning. They be like, you, and you, over here. Y'all guys is hired. I'm in a good mood. I was around some strangers yesterday. They was treating me incredibly. I met a lot of good friends. I met a lot of people and we were friendly. I guess that's a better way to put it. Hit that like button, man. Let's get them likes up. What else y'all want to talk about? Let me see what my battery life looking like. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We doing things today. Just bullshit. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Bring back Trump. Bring back somebody that's going to close our borders, get inflation down, get our schools straight so our children are learning actual scholastic shit that got to do with the scholastics. Bring back that. I don't care who that person is, but bring back that. Yes, I was out there at the speech yesterday. We tried to go live, but we was good morning. Good morning. We tried to go live, but there was just too much going on in the area, so I couldn't stay live for once the big um, news station started going live. They sucked up all the bandwidth. So it is what it is. And for anybody that's like only white people was out there, then you don't know what you was talking about. There was a menagerie of different type of people out there. There was Caucasian people out there, yes. There was Jewish people out there, yes. There was black people out there, yes. There was Spanish people out there, Puerto Rican and Dominican. There was all types of people out there, fam. This is why I don't watch CNN no more. I don't watch none of them things no more. None. Only time I watch them is like if some shit pop up on Instagram. Other than that, I cannot sit through one of their whole programs because I already know they lying half of the time. You understand? So I can't sit through. I also don't got cable currently, so it is what it is. But I can't sit through no program it is. But I do got Max, and on Max you can usually get most of that shit. Yeah, I can't sit through none of their programs. I can't sit through a whole hour of me watching something on CNN. I can't sit through a whole hour of me watching anything on Fox News because what's happening is, and this is something you got to understand, the news media, the major media often is just trying to push a narrative so they can control the people, right? So the worse it is, like the worse it is in our communities, the harder they gotta lean on the lies. When we're doing well, when everything is working out good and we doing well, they don't gotta lean on the lies so much. So in those instances, they're putting out actual good content. They're putting out actual truths. But when they gotta cover up what Biden is doing, when they gotta cover up what this political person is doing, they gotta cover up this, they gotta give us a lot of bullshit, a lot of lies that ain't in our best interest. Good morning. Okay. Everybody's okay, right? Okay, good, because I was gonna come over there and make it happen. Aw, we gotta work together one day. Yeah, I was doing the Trump dance. Yo, fam, I don't dislike the guy. I grew up, we called a big, what's up? How y'all doing this morning? All right, excellent. I remember playing spades, and the big card in the deck is called the Trump card, correct? Whenever we talk about something overdoing anything else, it trumped it, right? So we've been a fan of Trump for how many years? And when I say we, I don't just mean, the hood. I mean people in general. We have changed colloquialisms. We have changed Trump's name into a colloquialism for triumph, just so we could be clear. So all of this, what people were saying, this narrative, good morning. So this whole narrative that everybody puts out that we always dislike Trump, that's a lie. They just dislike Trump when he turned Republican. Because Trump used to put a lot of money into the Democrats' pockets whenever they was running. This is facts. Stop just believing shit because people tell you it, fam. I was alive in the 90s. You can't trick me. All right? I was alive in the 80s. You can't trick me. Now, people who are not alive in the 80s, people was not alive in the 90s. I was probably a kid in the 80s, a really little kid, but I remember hearing about how black people spoke about Trump. I remember. Like, he was the fucking man, fam. He was the man. Go to your local, well, we got the internet now. Go look at Backpage Trump Daily News Post and go look at all of the back page, all of the front pages, pardon me, that Trump was on in the 80s and in the 90s, particularly the 80s. All positive shit. Him putting money here, him putting money there, him saving this thing, saving that thing. People just forget about it. It's ungratefulness and trickery. I was alive, man. I was alive. The people that weren't alive, I get it. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of these older individuals, they was alive, fam. They pretending. They just doing whatever the Democrats say do. You got to understand, a lot of people in their 60s, a lot of people in their 60s, and a lot of people in their 70s, and a lot of people in their 50s, they still go off of the you have to be Democrat if you black. It don't matter what the Democrats do. The Democrats can do whatever they want to do, but you have to be Democrat. They still on that type of time, fam. They still on that type of time, fam. They don't think for themselves. You understand what I'm saying? They still on autopilot. That's all. We not mad at them. We don't hate them either. We not mad at them. We're not gonna shoot at them, like, proverbially. We're not gonna talk trash about them. We're not gonna attack them. We're just gonna accept it is what it is. They, no matter what Democrats do, they're never gonna be able to understand that they might not be for us. You understand? I'm sorry. I want things to be a certain way. I want things to be a certain way. I'm conservative as shit, fam. I've always been conservative. I've not been a Republican. I'm not a Republican now, just so we can be clear. But I've always been conservative because I've always believed in the Bible. All right? If you believe in the Bible, you are conservative. Don't let nobody trick you. I've always believed in God. I always believed in the Bible. I always leaned extremely hard on those beliefs. Y'all hear me talk every day. That's all we talk about. Even when we're not talking about it. Let's not act like that's not a thing. Even when we having these conversations, we talking about how the Bible applies in real life. I've always been conservative, man. I'm not a fan of the Democrats. I want our schools to teach our children things that has to deal with scholastics. I don't want them teaching our children shit about what the sex they should be. They should be talking to their parents about shit like that. What kind of insanity is that? Morning, my brother. That's insanity. They should be talking to them. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I want. I don't want our borders open. That's not something I don't want. I don't want all of our money being sent to other countries and none of it being spent on our people. That's not something I want. What are the Democrats doing that's enriching your life? Don't tell me about how they're helping all of these other people that it don't affect you. What are they doing that's enriching your life? What? Put it in the chat. Come on. Tell me something that the Democrats are doing right now that's helping you in your everyday life. Because they're doing shit that's helping the immigrants in their everyday life, right? Immigrants, they're doing shit that's helping them in their everyday life. They're doing shit that's helping the Ukrainians in their everyday life. They're doing shit that's helping the people in Israel, the people in Gaza, and the people in Iran. Just so we can be clear. In their everyday life, right? What are they doing to help actual Americans in their everyday life? So don't tell me I'm on the wrong side of this conversation, because I ain't. I'm just not scared to speak my opinion. I'm not scared to talk about the things that I believe. A lot of times people are scared to talk about the things that they believe because they need everybody to like them. I'm already likable, fam. I might as well say the things that I think. If you're not going to say, good morning, my brother. All right? If you're not going to stand up for the things that you believe in, who is going to stand up for the things that you believe in? Good morning. If you're not going to stand up for the things that you believe in, good morning, who is going to stand up for the things that you believe in? I'm not talking about standing up for the things I believe in. I'm talking about standing up for the things that you believe in. Who? These same people that keep voting Democrat is these same people that was complaining when they was taking the schools from the students and putting migrants in there. And then trying to say the students could still go use the classrooms while they got migrants sleeping in the fucking gyms and in the auditoriums and stuff. What the hell are you talking about? You don't even know who these migrants are. They criminals from other countries. And you want them to inhabit the school while we sending our kids to the same damn school. So, fam, I'm not on that type of time. You're going to say, well, but you can't be Republican. No, I'm not Republican. I just don't agree with the Democrats. It is what it is. I'm going to be on the right side of history. I promise you. How long has this page been up? How many times have I spoke about something politically and been on the wrong side of history? Name one time that we had any conversation about politics and I've been on the wrong side of history. Put it in the chat. I'll give you a minute. We've been up, how long we been doing this? 9 years? 8, 9 years? Tell me one time that I spoke about anything in politics and I was on the wrong side of history. We've been doing this 8, 9 years. Tell me one. I give y'all a minute. I give you a minute. Shorty was flirting with me until she heard me talk bad about the Democrats. As soon as I talk bad about the Democrats, she was like, oh no, I don't care. I will still hit. Let me stop. She was flirting with me though until I said something bad about the Democrats. Fuck it. It is what it is. Also, I don't eat pork. So if you eat pork, I can't date you. So there that go. Don't matter. Come on, put it in the chat. Tell me a time that we was covering politics and I was wrong. I was on the wrong side of history. Tell me a time. We got like 40 people in here. We've been doing this since what? 2016? How many years ago was that? 7 years or something like that. We've been doing this since 2016. It's like 7 years. So we went through a couple of elections, couple of presidential elections. Tell me one time I was on the wrong side of history. Come on, let's go. This is probably a waste of time because you're not gonna come. You're not gonna have nothing. So I already know this is a waste of time. You're not gonna have nothing. Every time I came in here and I discussed politics with y'all, I have been on the right side of history. We don't play with it. Good morning. Have a blessed day. She was somewhere else. Good morning. Have a blessed day. They smell good. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Battery is not dying, but like I told y'all, I didn't get home till like 2:33 maybe, and I didn't get to sleep till like 5. So anything else y'all want to discuss, put it in the chat. We'll talk about it. If not, I'm probably going to get ready to wrap this up. Never eat Mr. Softy, by the way. Never eat soft serve ice cream. There's a chemical that they have to put in soft serve ice cream. It's not good for you. So never eat soft serve ice cream. That's one of the reasons why the machine be down in I'm not gonna talk about the McDonald's machines. They don't even always be down. They just don't really want to clean the shits. That's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, soft serve ice cream. There's a chemical that they gotta put into it in order to make it soft serve. A thing. Good morning. Y'all done? We done? And yes, you'll probably notice I'm putting a lot of my weight back on. It's slowly but surely. Good day. Slowly but surely. What's up, my brother? Chilling. Slowly but surely. I don't know about Joe Budden's topic with his ex. Put it in the chat. Tell me what it is real quick. I don't know what you're talking about specifically. Put me on the game. But a lot of these dudes, if you've seen a lot of these dudes say they're accepting P. Diddy's apology, that's because a lot of these guys are going to have to apologize for similar behavior. You do understand this, right? A lot of these guys, a lot of these rappers and industry dudes, they're going to have to apologize for similar behavior. Y'all keep dating these women that are super aggressive, and there's nothing really wrong with that when they're working with you, you know? Good day. There's nothing wrong with that when they're working with you. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of men don't got the temperament or the patience to deal with some of these women that they decide that they want to deal with. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, realistically, you have to have a certain, you know, man-ness about you to be able to handle some of these women. And a lot of these dudes, they don't got that man-ness about them. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of dudes out here is really feminine. So it's just like, good day, my brother. A lot of these dudes out here is really feminine. So that's why they hitting women. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to leave you first, man. Like on some real shit. Like the first time we having a situation and I'm feeling like this is going too far. I'm gonna make sure I know what it is, and then I'm gonna start distancing myself. Period. Because I don't even want to give you the opportunity to say that I did something, you know, and I didn't. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna disrespect me, talk crazy to me, put hands on me, get ready to put hands on me, then in that same note, why wouldn't you lie on me and say I did something I didn't do? You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want that energy. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you just have to have the emotional intelligence to know that this situation ain't for you. With all due respect. So I'll just take it that the situation ain't for me. I have zero problems with being alone. When I'm alone, I get some of my best work done. You know, personally on myself and just in the world. You understand what I'm saying? So we're not doing that. So I think a lot of these guys is like saying, accepting Diddy's apology because there's shit that could possibly come out about them. You understand what I'm saying? About them putting hands on a woman or getting in the fight with a woman. And I don't think it's fair that, you know, there's still a big belief that if that woman attacks you, that you supposed like attacks you. Like there's one thing if you fighting with a girl and she having an emotional situation or whatever, and she's not trying to hurt you. You understand? But once she's doing anything to try to hurt you, whether it's she's trying to scar you with her words or she's trying to physically hurt you, that relationship is done, fam. It's one thing for us to just have a difference of opinion and argument. You know, that happens. You understand what I'm saying? But once she tries to scar you with her words or she's trying to scar you physically, that relationship is done. She's already looking for the next nigga. So why you staying there? That's my position on it. Period. Diffuse says, I'm not sure of all of the details, but allegedly Mr. Budden sat on her stomach and caused her to lose her twins. Well, that's insane. I don't know anything about that. This is just new shit that you're talking about. I know nothing about that. I'll look it up. But like I said before, also watch who you have kids with, fam. I'm fortunate. My daughter's mother was a incredible woman. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm fortunate. Not a lot of niggas is gonna be fortunate because a lot of people a lot of men is led by their dick. I don't know. It is what it is. So not a lot of people are fortunate. You know what I'm saying? I was fortunate. My daughter's mother is a good woman. Like, even when we don't agree, she's a good woman. I don't have to worry about her doing no weirdo shit. Ever. You understand? Good day, my brothers. Alright? I never have to worry, ever. Never, never. You understand what I'm saying? Like, have to worry about her trying to, like, make my name look bad. Never have to worry about her trying to call the police on me. Never got to worry about her trying to get me caught up in nothing. Like, never, 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 never. You understand? Never. Never. Like, and I'm not saying because, you know, she was so in love with me. I'm saying it's because of her character. Have a blessed day, my brother. You understand? I'm saying it's because of her character. Period. Hello. Chillin'. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with, oh, she's so madly in love with me. I had a dickmatized. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying because of her character, who she was before I even met her. You understand what I'm saying? Never something I had to worry about. So that's what your men and women start, you know, pay attention to who the person is before you meet them. It's not hard to tell. You see how other people deal with them. You see how they carry themselves when you first initially meet them. You know what I'm saying? You see how it changes along the line because everybody changes a little. You know what I'm saying? We get to know each other better. We get more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that's never something I had to worry about. Never, not never. Good day. Never something I had to worry about. And also in addition to that, she saw me for who I was. So her knowing, what type of man I was, it was a good win. What's up, my brother? You understand what I'm saying? Remember, a lot of times people pretend that you're a different type of person so they can do bad to you. You understand? So you'll be a good person, but they'll pretend like you're an effed up individual so they can have an excuse to do you dirty. You understand what I'm saying? Never had that problem. She just accepted me as a good person, even when we in a disagreement, even when we have opposing viewpoints. You understand what I'm saying? So look for somebody that treats you that way. Stop just, she fine, so I'm gonna smash. All right, whatever. At least wear a condom, fam. Protect your seed. How you protecting your children if you out here just having children with any old one? You're not even protecting your kids, fam. That's the number one. That's, especially being a man, that's the number one way that you are a good father, finding your child to be a good mother. Like, that's the number one way. Remember, if we go back to, a different areas of time, the 1650s or some shit like that, back when there was always wars, like in Roman days or whatever the hell, a lot of those mothers were single mothers because their husbands were in the army, their husbands was in the military, their husbands got killed. See, that's the part that people don't get. History tells us that a lot of people were single mothers. It was single mothers all over history, not just now when we're living, fam. Remember, women weren't in the military. Women wasn't in the army. And then you had wars that went on for 7, 8, 9 years where there were no boats, where they were boats, but it was on land. So they had to march to where they was going. Cars and trucks didn't exist. So you got a marching army. That's literally what they called them. You got a marching army out there fighting the war for 3, 4, 5 years. And then when you come home, your kids is already how old? So the first thing in order to be a good father is to choose a good woman to have a child with. That's a fact. That's why whenever somebody is like, yo, single mothers this, single mothers that, there's been single mothers forever. In every race, in every nationality, single mothers have been here, fam. What's happening now when the weirdo shit that's going on has more to do with the indoctrination that people are going through in the schools and the media. It's just indoctrination. That's why I keep trying to say these single mothers need help. They need more help than they needed back then. They need help. The schools are indoctrinating. Good day. The schools are indoctrinating their children. The media is indoctrinating them. Social media is indoctrinating their children. People are learning things that they shouldn't even learn or shouldn't even know without even realizing that they shouldn't even know or they shouldn't even learn it. You understand what I'm saying? So, single mothers got a hard time, fam. This is not me shitting on nobody. This is just me stating the fact. Single mothers got a hard time, fam. And then think about how our economy is doing. Our economy is terrible. So you got people out here struggling by themselves. Women do not know how to raise men. It's not their fault. They struggling out here, hard time by themselves. This ain't a period in time where they could lean on their grandfather or uncles or stuff like that. So, it's hard, man. It is what it is. So Joe Budden sitting on that woman's stomach is insane. If that is what happened, I don't know that to be what happened. That's what somebody said in the chat. But that's insane. It's fucking insane. I don't know what to tell you. Niggas is weirdos. In any regard, what y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I'm gonna walk into the supermarket real quick. I did not want to actually go live while we were in the supermarket, but I'm walking the supermarket real quick. I don't even know if I want anything, to be honest with you. I'm not getting nothing, right? I'm not getting nothing out the supermarket. I'm headed home. You know what? I'm just gonna walk through there. I'm just gonna walk through. There might be a deal. I don't think I'm getting nothing. I don't think I'm getting nothing. No. I'm going home. I'm tired, man. But yeah, nah, that Joe Budden shit is bananas. But I keep hearing that dude is a weirdo, though. But I mean, I don't know. Keep hearing he's a weirdo. I don't know, though. What's up, my brother? Yeah, I don't know. I know a couple of people know him. Everybody say he's cool. You don't know. I like that pepper steak stuff, but I don't know. Every time I eat the food from there, I go to sleep. I don't feel like going to sleep, so I'm not gonna eat their food today. I got food at home. I mean, I always got food at home, but I don't feel like going to sleep. What it is. Oh, they got the Enemans. I enjoy it. Eddie, telephone. Eddie, pick up the phone. Eddie. Let me see if this is on sale. No, you good. All right. Just regular shit. I'm just gonna look and see if anything I like on sale. What's up, my brother? Yeah. I'm gonna look and see if anything I like is on sale. Man. Like, I ain't had no ideas. You know. Right. Guys, when you walk to the front, I think, how you doing? I think whenever I come in the store, they got to make sure people go to the front of the stores and shit. I don't know. I like this 2 for $7. This is the somebody. Discount to the phone. Your brother's looking for you. You see how somebody called the thing and told see how somebody just called the thing and has them shouting my name over the thing? I'm not going out there. So Stouffer stuff is just on sale at whole period today. Also, I would never speak to people ever. That doesn't even make sense. Those people are not my people. That was a pretty good deal. I actually like those Stouffer's pizzas. The only bad thing is the only ones like I eat pork. Don't have no. I mean, pork. That's the only bad thing. And then go. Alright, we're gonna walk back around. I told you every time I come in the supermarket, they either have people come into the supermarket to physically stalk me or they do what they just did. So They call the supermarket up and tell the people that I'm gonna steal something or some weirdo shit. I don't know. Ooh, coffee mate. No, I don't think. I think I'm gonna eat. I think I'm just gonna eat what I got in the crib. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go eat what's in the crib. I don't even feel like buying nothing. I already wasn't gonna necessarily get out of here. I don't want nothing. How's everybody doing though? What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Pardon me. Sorry. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I told you they called these guys for me. That's why they still sitting outside. Told you. That's why when I went in the place, so they calling around to attack me today. So it is what it is. Can't do nothing about that. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. That is what it is, fam. Losers do loser nigga shit. What the fuck is you gonna do about that? What else y'all want to talk about? Losers do loser nigga shit, fam. What the fuck you want me to do about it? I'm about to go home, get something to eat, relax. I got a couple of things to do that has to do with business, 2 or 3 day things. We about to win. Well, we are winning, not for nothing. We are winning, not for nothing. So we about to win. I just want to point something out about the Democrats real quick. So the Democrats, just so we could be clear, are saying things like black kids in the Bronx don't know what the word computer is. Just so we can understand how egregious that is, because that's egregious on so many different levels. They're not saying they don't know what a computer is. They're not even saying they don't know how to use a computer. They're saying they don't know what the word computer is. You know how egregious that is? That's insane. How you doing today, my brother?
Good, how are you?
Excellent.
How you doing?
Chilling. You know how insane that is? They don't know what the word computer is. But these are the people that they're going to tell you how to vote for. They can be like, nah, vote for these people. This is weirdos. Now, I'm probably about to go look at the, he allegedly sat on the chick's stomach. That's insane. Like, what the fuck? But shout out to, we was at the Trump thing yesterday. Shit was dope. Like that, not just that, you know what I'm saying? Like I live around here, like, you know, people know me or whatever. It is what it is. They don't generally know me in a good way. Not for nothing, for whatever the reason is. But it feels so dope when I leave Coney Island and I go other places and people be excited. People like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they excited. That should be dope. What the fuck was they doing? That should be so dope. They be excited. Just excited. You know? It'd be so dope. The lady running for the Senate knew who the fuck I was, fam. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. The one I interviewed her on the live. Matter of fact, I started the live right then and there because she was giving me an interview. That's why the live starts with her. Hey, that's why the live starts with her. Like, knew who I was. That's why the first Trump live, you see me talking to her initially, knew who I was. It was just dope, fam. I don't know what to tell you. I was lit. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody we met out there. And then you can ask Team Moto. By the time Team Moto got there, I had like a whole group of people I was just hanging out with. I don't know none of these niggas. I had just met them. I had a whole group of people I was hanging out with. We was having a good time. I'm just over there just telling jokes. Everybody is laughing. Everybody is enjoying themselves. I just being me, man. Just being charismatic. Just being me. Felt good. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. Everybody, please have a blessed day. I don't know what you're going to do today, but please find some time to do some good things in the world. Find some time to do some good things in the world. Just a couple good things. Find some time. And then stamp God's name on it. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hope your kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.